For some guys, they have to nut to see if they really like the girl.
Right.
So sometimes after sex, they might be like, "This didn't feel right."
Okay.
And like, we feel bad because we don't want to like make you feel used.
Yeah. Okay. So you answered about some guys, but what about you?
What do you want to walk in today?
Not a hoe. I don't want someone that's entertaining 10 other guys. Just simply someone I can laugh with.
What I would want to walk in: tall, chocolate, handsome, Caribbean or African. Okay.
Hi, I'm
Hey.
Norbert. How are you?
What's your name?
Norbert.
Okay. I love your eyes. You have some pretty eyes.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Tianna.
Tianna. Nice to meet you, Tianna.
Wait, say my name again.
Tianna. Do you like the accent?
Yeah, where you from?
Down south, West Sussex.
Okay, so everything seems like...
Where are you from?
You don't hear my accent?
No, where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
No way.
Yeah.
I do apologise about the questions I'm about to ask you.
All right, and that's where we start. Okay.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on a date?
Oh, well, okay, so I was on a date. We were at an Italian restaurant, like a real authentic Italian restaurant. And
Yeah.
I didn't know which one was the salad fork and which one was the...
Yeah.
So, like I kind of looked over him like...
I don't think that's that embarrassing.
It was embarrassing to me. I don't get embarrassed. They get embarrassed.
Fantastic. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing thing you ever done?
Getting introduced to someone's parents on the first date.
Are you serious?
No, I'm being serious.
The parents?
I left straight away.
That was the end for you. You didn't want to be involved.
I was like, adios, I'm off skis.
So you never talked to her ever again?
No, she got blocked.
You blocked her, she blocked you.
No, I blocked her.
You didn't want to deal with it.
No, how embarrassing. Like,
Yeah,
I
because...
wanted to meet her. I'd hardly known her and her parents already. Like, are you mad?
Yeah, that's a lot. All right, so this next question I really want to ask because this has been happening to me for the past 4 weeks of me living
4
here.
weeks, okay.
Yeah. So, would you fetishize my accent?
Your accent.
Mm-hmm.
I like your accent.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd fetishize it.
Okay.
It's definitely different. Obviously, I sound different to you.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's attractive. It's different. I prefer that.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
Don't want to repeat yourself and go for the same sounding people or same looking people. You know, like.
You're right.
No, yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think of my accent?
It's very calming.
Very calming.
Maybe your tone is very calming.
You sound sassy.
Yeah, you sound like you should be on the hotline yourself.
I like that. Have you ever had a hoe phase?
It's hilarious. Oh my god. Yes, I did. I feel like everybody had one. I'm 25 too.
Some people haven't.
Some people haven't because they've always been like in relationships their
I know
whole
people that
life
are
and
29 are still virgins.
Yeah. No, that's craziness.
I know, right?
No, I don't know. But there's some people who like literally had relationships for a very long time. They just never had that space where they were able to have it. I had a whole phase. Yes, I have.
Are you still in one right now?
No, I'm old now. Like, I'm old now.
Oh,
Like,
25 is not old.
It ain't old, but it's getting there. Have you had your whole phase yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I'm done with it now, almost.
Yeah.
So I'd say, like, I enjoyed it, but there's been some weird and awkward situations where I didn't enjoy it. But I feel like that's part of it.
Do you need to test the milk before buying the cow? Meaning...
Do I need to... Do you mean, like, do I need to have sex with someone?
So how important is intimacy in dating?
I feel like... It sounds bad. This is going to sound bad. But with a guy, sometimes... For some guys, not for me, but, like, for some guys, they have to nut to see if they really like the girl.
Right.
So sometimes after sex, they might be like, this didn't feel right.
Okay.
And, like... We feel bad because we don't want to like make you feel used.
Yeah. Okay. So you answered about some guys, but what about you?
No, I wouldn't say. Well, it depends on the person. I think it's a situation as well. There obviously has been situations where I didn't like the person after the situation.
I mean, that's normal.
Yeah, exactly. But
so how important is intimacy in dating for you?
Well, I'm a Libra, so
Okay, so very.
not very important, but I would say like
Top 2.
I like it. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, but I don't think it's important on the first date or like straight away.
Yeah.
I prefer to get to know you first and then your insides.
And then you're inside. That makes sense.
Yeah,
That
but
makes
also I don't want to waste my time. What
That's
if like
true.
I get to know you, we're like 2 months deep into the relationship and you're absolutely shocking in bed?
sense. Dang, so you're gonna dump her?
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's a sticky one.
Because what if her personality is amazing, just she
Yeah,
just
no.
don't have, you know,
No,
she's not
but I
rocking
mean-
the boat.
No, of course. I don't think that's important, but I would say like
You're not gonna teach her like what to do?
not if she's a virgin. I feel like that's someone else's.
Even when they're not, and sometimes they could just be like just
Yeah.
not good. They don't. Every partner is
I
different.
would give it some time, but I don't think it's important.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I said, personality and the way we vibe. If you can make me laugh and you're caring, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
And good cuddles, that's it.
Good cuddles. Do you rub the butt when you cuddle? Like booty rubs.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
What's your income?
What's my income? Do you ask people that on the first date? Oh wait, no, you don't probably. Okay. Okay, I can see why. Okay.
Obviously not. No.
I mean, incomeable. Like I don't know, like
Financially stable, would you say?
financially stable. I
Yeah?
feel like, yeah.
Good.
Especially as a student, like
Yeah.
a lot of students, they're still like, oh no,
Broke.
I get it together. I had time to get it together. I already have
Yeah.
a bachelor's like that, so it's
I like
I
that, to
had
be fair.
time.
Because there is a lot of broke students that have
There are, but
experience.
sometimes you know
And
things happen.
they
And
rely on
you
you, and it's just like, no, bye.
yeah, and they want you to take care of them.
Yeah, well, as long as they can take care of me.
Okay, so what do you mean? Like, are you a 50-50 type of person? Like, you want the bill split 50-50?
No. Do you know what? On the first date, I'll pay the bill.
Okay,
Don't
what
get me wrong.
about life after?
Second, yeah, of course. But I would like some sort of balance.
Oh yeah, like sometimes she'll splurge
Yeah,
on you just a
exactly.
little
But like, I
bit.
wouldn't want to ask for it. I'm not going to ask for you to pay. I don't think I'm that type of person.
You want her to
But
just
yeah,
provide.
exactly. Like majority of the times I've had that, so there was
That's good.
there was balance in between.
Okay.
But some girls are like really in your face and they're like, pay.
Yeah, they're not
I ain't your
rich or
sugar
whatever.
daddy.
What's your income?
My income.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm financially stable. I have 4 jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, you financially stable. You're working like a Jamaican. Okay.
I'm an editor. I work in a cocktail bar. I work in a nightclub, and I work in a cafe. But
Okay.
it's all just like I said, temporarily until like
Right.
fingers crossed, acting goes
but
goes
that's
off.
good.
So the next question for you: would you have sex with me, or would you have sex on the first date?
Would I have sex on the first date?
Yeah.
Or would I have sex with you? That was 2 different questions.
Okay, well, answer the first one first.
Okay, so would I have sex with you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me see your fingernails.
Fingernails. I've got really chunky thumbs and
I don't really
fingers.
care about your thumbs being
And
chunky.
fingers. Really big hands.
What I'm attracted to a lot more is tall black men,
Not me.
African or Caribbean.
Got ya. Yeah, fortunately.
But you're
I'm
like
right.
the same height that my ex-boyfriend was.
Oh.
You have the eyes that he had, except for they turned like that color of blue.
Yeah.
And he has
Are you
blonde
comparing me to your
hair.
ex already?
But would I have sex on the first date?
Yeah.
I've done that. I feel like that should answer your question right
Yeah.
then.
yeah. Would you do it again?
Would I do it again?
Yeah. Or
me
do you
ask-
like one night stands?
It's not a thing that I will like, return back to. But I have done
Doesn't feel good, does it?
It's not like it doesn't feel good. It's just like I know if I want to be with you or not, really honestly. And
Yeah.
then during the time, it's like, okay, this was just fun. I probably won't talk to you again.
That's fair enough, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you?
I would do it on the first date.
Yeah.
Depends on the person and how the date goes. But I'd do it with you. If I'm attracted to you and we vibe, cool.
No. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
questions that you have, like, they seem pretty bold of you. Like, so where do they come from? Like, where do they stem from?
So I struggled. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled to think of like questions that you wouldn't ask in a first date. So I actually put up an Instagram poll 2 days ago. And there was some extreme questions,
Yeah.
which obviously I skipped.
Like, what are some of the wildest questions that you did get on the poll?
Someone told me to ask about your periods.
Now, you know what? Unless
That's extra. And do you know what? It was a female as well. So it was like, you know, I don't know.
Because you're not gonna be asking like
No,
that's not
why
what
would you ask? Like, why do I care?
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? She was super lovely, super outgoing, definitely sassy, and her accent was cool. And yeah, it wasn't that awkward to ask those questions either. So yeah, it went good.
That was fun. That was exciting. I wish he was older, but it was still fun.
Would you like to go on another date?
Yeah, let's go get some chicken wings and a pint.
I don't drink beer.
Oh, okay. I don't either though, so.
Nah, but we can go for like spirits, like
Oh yeah.
mixers or
Okay.
cocktails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
can
can
make
do
you some cocktails as well, because I work in a cocktail bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little mixologist.
What's your cocktail of choice, Norbert?
Probably mojito, raspberry mojitos.
Oh, I love mojitos.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the accent.
Okay.
Say mojitos. Say mojitos again.
Please, I love mojitos.
I'm not being rude, I promise. I just
okay.
love it. It sounds so
It's
funny.
okay.
I feel like we clicked and had a good connection. It wasn't awkward at all. I feel like she made me quite like comfortable.
I can see us on a second date. You know, with little cocktails, little food, because that's what I consider a real date, with some food.
Obviously, we know each other's types, but I'd say go on another date.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Okay. Definitely.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Oh my god! Yes. I think if any girl who says that they haven't, they're completely lying. Yeah. Sorry, Mum and Dad.